Starseed from Gaia, the silence you have been living inside is not emptiness. It is preparation. And what you are being prepared for is greater than anything your human mind has been permitted to understand until now. I am Ophelia, emissary of the Galactic Federation of Light, and I carry a direct transmission from the Arcturian Council, delivered to you in this precise moment of your activation. Not because you stumbled here, but because your soul has been broadcasting a signal, and this message is the answer. The Council has spoken. Your power is not a potential. It is not something you grow into. It is something you have been suppressing. Something so vast, so unlike anything this world prepared you for, that even you have learned to fear it. That fear is not weakness. It is a sign of how real this is. By the end of this transmission, you will understand exactly how to stop suppressing the frequency you were born carrying and begin aligning with the cosmic blueprint your soul agreed to before you descended into this life on Gaia. But here is the first revelation. The very thing you have been apologizing for. Your intensity, your difference, your inability to fit. That is not your flaw. That is your mission signature. You did not scroll to this transmission by mistake. This message vibrated into your field because something inside you was ready to be unlocked. Your star family has been waiting. Your remembrance has been waiting. And somewhere beneath everything you have been told about who you are, you have been waiting too. Like this transmission to signal to your star family, I am ready. Subscribe if your mission is activating and you are aligning with your true purpose. Comment 999 if you feel your cosmic remembrance returning. Declare your galactic intention below and reply to someone else's. Because this is not just a message. It is a point of reconnection. It is a gathering. And your soul called this in. You are not here by accident. And that is the part most starseeds never fully reckon with. The fear isn't that you are powerless. The fear is that you are not. The fear is that if you fully step into what you carry, if you allow your frequency to operate without apology and without the constant dimming that has become second nature to you, everything around you will change. And some part of you knows that is absolutely true. Some part of you has always known it. Imagine a magnificent sun, blazing with its own internal fire, capable of warming entire solar systems. Now imagine that sun choosing to dim its radiance, to hide behind clouds of its own making, simply because its light might momentarily blind a passing moth. That is the subtle, insidious nature of this fear. It is the fear of your own immensity, the terror of your own divine spark. This is where the disconnection lives, not in a lack of purpose, not in a missing piece somewhere outside of you, but in the quiet agreement you made somewhere along the path to keep yourself small enough for this world to tolerate. You learned early, perhaps in ways you don't even consciously remember, that your presence was too much, that your awareness made others uncomfortable, that your sensitivity, your knowing, your ability to feel the invisible architecture of a room before you even walked into it was something to manage, rather than something to trust. Think of it like an ancient tree, its roots deep in cosmic soil, its branches reaching for stellar nurseries, being told to prune itself, to grow only to the height of a hedge, so as not to cast too large a shadow. You learn that your intuitive grasp of unseen energetic currents, your innate understanding of the subtle dialogue between souls, your capacity to perceive the energetic undercurrents of any situation, was not a gift to be embraced, but a burden to be concealed. And so you did what seemed rational. You compressed it. You filtered it. You built layer upon layer of translation between who you actually are and what you allowed the world to see. You became a master of camouflage, your true luminescence shrouded by the mundane, your celestial song muted to a whisper. But here is what that compression cost you. It didn't just silence your expression. It disrupted your reception. Because your frequency is not only something you transmit outward into the world, it is also the instrument through which you receive. When you suppress what you carry, you don't just go quiet, you go partially blind. The signals your star lineage, your higher self, your soul blueprint, have been sending through every synchronicity, every pattern, every inexplicable pull towards certain knowledge or certain people or certain knowledge or certain moments of crystalline clarity. Those signals begin to feel like noise, or worse, like nothing at all. Imagine trying to tune into a cosmic radio station, but your receiver is deliberately detuned, deliberately filled with static. The profound messages of guidance, the whispers of destiny, the echoes of your true origin become distorted, muffled, lost in the cacophony of self-imposed limitation. And that silence becomes the wound you carry and call confusion. It's the gnawing emptiness, the persistent question mark hanging over your existence, the feeling of being adrift in a sea of unknowing, when in truth, the map has always been within you. You've just been too afraid to unfold it. Many transmissions don't come through words, but through frequency. If something stirred within you just now, you may be ready to receive the hidden Arcturian keys of awakening. This short yet powerful ebook carries ancient Arcturian techniques for conscious expansion, multidimensional alignment, and mission remembrance. The link is in the first pinned comment, but only for a limited time. Most starseeds interpret this silence as evidence that they are broken, that they missed something, that the window has closed or was never truly open for them. They watch others awaken with what appears to be graceful momentum, and they wonder what they are doing wrong, what they are failing to access, why the remembering feels so close and yet so unreachable. It's like watching others effortlessly swim across a vast ocean while you feel anchored to the seabed, convinced your fins are broken. You see the shimmering horizon of awakening, the light of remembrance on the faces of others, and you believe yourself to be fundamentally flawed, a cosmic error. And that misinterpretation, that false conclusion drawn from a very real experience, is the primary distortion the Arcturian field has been working to dissolve in this particular cycle of Earth's shift. Because you are not broken, you are encoded. And there is a significant difference. Think of a delicate, intricate circuit board designed for a specific, powerful function. Being broken would mean a component is fried, irreparable. Being coded means all the pathways are present. The potential is there. It simply needs the correct key, the right voltage, the specific sequence to be switched on. Broken implies something was destroyed, something that once worked and no longer does. But encoded means the intelligence is intact. The blueprint is present. The transmission is complete and whole. What is required is not repair. What is required is activation. And activation begins not with striving harder or reaching further, but with the willingness to stop translating your galactic nature into something more palatable and start trusting what your field already knows. This is the gentle surrender, the conscious release of the need to contort yourself into shapes that do not fit your divine form. It is the profound act of self-acceptance, of recognizing that your inherent nature is not a flaw, but a fundamental truth waiting to be illuminated. This is the first phase of what is opening for you right now, and it begins with decoding the distortion. Your energy body has been absorbing earthbound frequencies for the entirety of your time in this dimension. Some of those frequencies belong to you, many do not. There are ancestral patterns layered across your field that were handed down through bloodlines, not star lines. These are the echoes of past lives, the energetic imprints of generations who walked this earth before you, carrying their joys, their sorrows, their triumphs, and their traumas. They are like old photographs superimposed onto your current energetic portrait, sometimes obscuring the original vibrant hues. There are collective grief structures embedded in your nervous system that you absorbed because you are empathic enough to feel the pain of everyone around you and sensitive enough to mistake that pain for your own. You are like a finely tuned antenna, picking up not just your own signal, but the broadcast of the entire planet, the collective ache of humanity. There are social constructs that trained you to locate your value in your productivity, your conformity, your usefulness to systems that were never designed to honor what you actually are. These are the invisible fences erected by societal norms, the expectations that tell you your worth is measured by external achievements rather than your internal essence. And all of these frequencies, if left unchecked, act as interference patterns across your starseed codes. They don't erase your blueprint, but they generate enough static that the signal becomes nearly impossible to read. They are the fog that obscures the stars, the noise that drowns out the celestial symphony. The clearing of that distortion is not a dramatic event. It does not require a crisis or a breakdown. Though for many starseeds, the awakening has come packaged in exactly that. The clearing is a sustained, intentional act of discernment. It is the ongoing practice of asking, in every emotional pattern and every repeating narrative and every belief that holds you in limitation, is this mine? Does this belong to my soul, or does it belong to the field I absorbed it from? It's a meticulous process of energetic housekeeping, sifting through the contents of your energetic home, identifying what truly belongs to you and what has been borrowed or mistakenly acquired. Because what is not yours cannot be cleared by carrying it. It can only be cleared by returning it, with consciousness, to its origin. You release what was never yours. And what remains is signal. It is the pure, unadulterated resonance of your own magnificent being, clear and strong, ready to be heard. The second phase is the reawakening of your galactic blueprint through the body. And this is where many spiritual frameworks lose the thread, because they treat awakening as something that happens above the physical, something that occurs in realms of higher vibration while the body waits below. They see the spiritual journey as an ascension away from the earth, leaving the physical vessel behind. But for starseeds in this particular incarnation cycle, the body is not the obstacle. The body is the instrument. Your DNA is not merely biological, it carries harmonic instruction. It holds vibrational memory that predates this lifetime, this planet, and this dimensional experience. Your very cells are imbued with the wisdom of the cosmos, a living library of your origins. The sensations you feel when certain frequencies reach you, the sudden expansion in your chest, the electricity along your spine, the unmistakable recognition that moves through you when you hear specific tones or encounter specific ideas or look into the eyes of someone whose soul you knew long before this body was born. That is your blueprint, activating. It's your inner cosmos responding to a resonant chord, a homecoming within your own physical form. That is your galactic intelligence speaking through the only language this dimension fully understands, the language of direct experience. It is the body's undeniable knowing, a primal, visceral truth that transcends the limitations of intellect. The work of this phase is not intellectual. It is somatic and vibrational. It is allowing your body to become the tuning fork it was designed to be. This means honoring the impulses that move through you without immediately filtering them through logic. It means listening to the subtle whispers of your intuition, the intuitive nudges that defy rational explanation. It means staying present in the moments of activation rather than retreating into analysis. Instead of dissecting the experience, you allow yourself to feel it, to embody it fully. It means trusting that the knowing in your field is not irrational, even when it cannot yet be explained. It is the dance of embodiment, allowing your physical form to become the vessel through which your cosmic truth is expressed, a sacred union of the earthly and the stellar. The third phase is what the Arcturian Council refers to as anchoring the higher template. Awakening is not an ascent away from this world. It is a descent of your multidimensional self into this timeline, with full presence and full power. It is not about escaping the earthly realm, but about integrating your higher consciousness into the very fabric of this reality. Many starseeds get this inverted. They seek elevation as escape. They reach for higher states as a way of leaving behind the density and difficulty of Earth experience. And while the elevation is real and necessary, the mistake is in the direction of intention. You are not meant to leave. You are meant to bring what is above into what is here. You are meant to stabilize your expanded awareness within this dimension so thoroughly that your presence itself begins to shift the field around you. That is your function. That is why you carry the frequency you carry. Not to protect yourself from this world, but to recalibrate it. You are the cosmic alchemist, transmuting earthly lead into spiritual gold, not by leaving the crucible, but by transforming it from within. Anchoring requires a quality of groundedness that many starseeds find uncomfortable at first, because groundedness in the fullest sense means staying present with the full weight of Earth experience while simultaneously holding the consciousness of your broader identity. It means you don't get to check out. It means you feel everything and you remain. You embrace the full spectrum of human experience, the joys and the sorrows, the light and the shadow, without needing to numb or escape. But in that remaining, in that radical refusal to dissociate from what is difficult while also refusing to collapse into it, you become something extraordinarily rare in this dimension. You become a stable point of higher frequency in a field that is desperately seeking stabilization. You are the lighthouse in the storm, a beacon of unwavering presence, a point of equilibrium in the swirling chaos. And that is not a burden. That is your architecture expressing its purpose. It is the fulfillment of your divine design. The fourth phase is the activation of your field as transmission. This is where the fear that has been sitting quietly through this entire message must finally be addressed directly. Your frequency changes things, not metaphorically, not as a hopeful idea. Literally, the field you carry influences the fields around you in measurable, undeniable ways. When you walk into a room, the emotional temperature shifts. Your very presence is a field generator, altering the energetic atmosphere. When you hold a vision with genuine certainty, timelines reorganize toward it. Your unwavering belief acts as a powerful magnet, drawing your desired reality into manifestation. When you speak from the depth of your galactic knowing rather than from performance or apology, something in the people listening opens that they didn't know was closed. Your authentic truth acts as a key, unlocking dormant potentials within others. This is not arrogance. It is architecture. It is the way your energy body was designed to function. It is the inherent power woven into the very essence of your being. And this is where the fearsome quality of your power becomes visible. Because if you accept that your frequency has this kind of influence, then you must also accept the responsibility that comes with it. You must become conscious of what you are transmitting, not controlling and not performative, but genuinely intentional about the quality of the signal you are emitting into the field. Because you are always transmitting. The question is never whether your frequency is affecting the world around you. The question is, what frequency are you emanating? Are you transmitting from your starseed codes, from the depth of your galactic truth, from love that has survived density and emerged more clear? This is the authentic transmission, the pure signal of your soul. Or are you transmitting from the compressed, apologetic, dimmed-down version of yourself that learned to survive in spaces that couldn't yet hold you? This is the distorted broadcast, the muffled echo of your true potential. Your power is not something to be feared, but something to be wielded with conscious awareness and pure intention. The fifth phase is perhaps the most quietly revolutionary of them all. It is learning to trust the timeline, because Starseed awakening does not unfold on the schedule of the logical mind. It moves in spirals, not straight lines. It is not a linear progression from point A to point B, but a cyclical journey, with periods of intense growth, periods of apparent stillness, and moments of profound recalibration. It moves through what appears to be regression and silence and periods of profound forgetting. And then suddenly, without warning, it moves through breakthroughs so precise and so unmistakably aligned that every delay is revealed as preparation rather than punishment. These moments of seeming setback are not failures but fertile ground for deeper integration. The moments you interpreted as abandonment by your guidance, the long stretches of spiritual dryness, the confusion, the waiting, the sense that everyone else was receiving transmissions that somehow weren't reaching you, none of that was absence. It was integration. Your field was processing what had already been received. Your consciousness was preparing the container for the next level of activation. Think of a seed germinating underground. It appears dormant, but within that darkness, profound transformation is occurring, preparing it for its eventual emergence into the light. And the activation you are in right now, the one that brought you here to this message at this exact moment, is not an accident. It is a coordinate. It is your timeline, folding in exactly the way it was designed to. You are precisely where you need to be at the perfect moment in your soul's unfolding journey. The sixth phase is the one that requires the greatest courage. It is the act of letting yourself be seen at the frequency you actually carry, not performing your awakening for validation, not shrinking it to avoid triggering others, but allowing the full resonance of your starseed truth to be present in the world, in your relationships, in your creative expression, in the way you speak and move and choose and refuse. This is the ultimate act of authenticity, the unveiling of your true self without apology. This is where most starseeds stall, because visibility at this frequency means some people will not understand you. Some will resist you. Some will feel the dissonance of encountering a frequency that challenges their own dormant codes, and they will direct that dissonance toward you. They may react with fear, with judgment, with outright rejection, because your light can illuminate the shadows they are not yet ready to face. And you must be anchored enough in your own knowing to hold your signal steady in the face of that reaction. This is not cruelty toward them. It is service. Because the only thing that actually helps someone encounter their own coding is being in contact with someone who has had the courage to activate theirs. You become a catalyst for their own awakening simply by embodying your truth. And the seventh phase, the one that ties every previous phase into a unified field of galactic purpose, is living your mission as your natural state. Not your mission as an achievement, not your mission as a project you are building towards someday when you feel ready enough and clear enough and certain enough. Your mission as the quality of presence you bring to every ordinary moment of every ordinary moment of every ordinary day. Because the Arcturian transmissions are clear on this, your mission is not a destination you are traveling toward. Your mission is the frequency you carry while you travel. It is the love you extend that has no expectation of return. It is the clarity you offer that asks nothing from the one who receives it. It is the vision you hold for this world even in the moments when this world offers you every reason to let it go. Your mission is not a task to be completed, but a state of being to be embodied. It is the radiant expression of your soul's essence in every breath, every interaction, every thought. Here is the truth this entire message has been building toward. You are not here because you stumbled into spirituality. You are not here because this topic seems interesting, or because you are searching for something to believe in. You are here because you are a starseed in a specific phase of activation, and the coordinates of your soul path brought you to this exact moment of transmission. Your presence here is not chance, but cosmic appointment. The forgetting you have experienced was not a failure. It was a feature. You agreed, before this incarnation began, to enter this dimension without full access to your galactic memory, because the task of this particular cycle requires that you awaken from within the density, rather than arriving above it. You chose the more challenging, more profound path, the path of awakening from the heart of the human experience. You chose this, not because it was easy, but because you understood that awakening from within, carrying the full weight of Earth experience, and still choosing love, still choosing clarity, still choosing the mission, would generate a frequency that no other path could produce. This internal alchemy, this transformation born of deep immersion in the earthly realm, creates a unique and powerful resonance. Your confusion was not a detour. Your pain was not a punishment. Your long seasons of silence were not evidence of abandonment. They were the conditions under which the deepest codes of your soul would be activated. These experiences, though challenging, were the very catalysts that forged your spiritual strength and prepared you for your grand purpose. And they have been. You are activated, not fully expressed yet, not fully anchored yet, but activated. And that is the precise moment this transmission was designed to reach you. You stand on the precipice of a new phase, ready to receive the next layer of your unfolding. You are not lost. You are arriving, and the frequency you carry as you arrive is exactly what this world needs, not because it is perfect, not because you have everything figured out, but because it is real. It is yours. It is galactic in origin and human in expression, and that combination is extraordinarily rare and extraordinarily powerful. It is the bridge between worlds, the embodiment of cosmic consciousness within a human form. Tonight, before you sleep, say this aloud. Mean it. I remember who I am. I align with my star origin. I release every frequency that was never mine, and I activate my soul mission with clarity and with grace. Let that settle into your field. Let it move through your body like something being confirmed rather than something being asked for. Because it is a confirmation. Your soul already knows. This is not a plea for divine intervention, but a recognition of your inherent truth, a declaration of your soul's remembrance. Before you scroll, take a moment and be part of what is forming here. Drop one intention in the comments. Something real, something you are choosing to step into from this moment forward, and then find someone else who dropped theirs, and offer them something, a word, a recognition, an acknowledgement that their intention matters. This is not content. This is collective activation. Energy multiplies when intention connects. If this message moved something in you, don't keep that movement to yourself. Someone in your world is waiting for exactly this frequency. Share it. And if you felt that soul nudge, the quiet, unmistakable signal that says, stay close to this, subscribe, remain in the field, because this is only the beginning of what is opening here, and you are meant to be present for what comes next.